Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel Engineering Tutorial. Today I am going to discuss about heating elements, electrical heating elements. Okay. History reveals that from ancient time man is using heat to dry their foodstuffs or for preservation and to keep them warm in winter. The source of heat was then sunlight or fire produced from wood. Use of wood significantly reduced after coal was invented in 1880. After invention of electricity, we slowly turned using it, and presently we have almost forgot wood and coal. Coal is now used in foundries to melt metals, but in many countries people are still using sunlight to dry seafood, sea fish, and to make salt. Particularly in coastal area of Bangladesh is Asia's leading dry fish producer through sunlight. In modern time, heat is produced by passing electric current in nichrome wire. As you see, I have some pieces to show it to you. Okay. Nichrome wire is an alloy of nickel and chromium. This is the nichrome wire which I have found in my store or shop store. It dates from, I think it is 25 years ago I had purchased. This is also a nichrome wire. This is also a nichrome wire. However, nichrome wire is an alloy of nickel and chromium. This alloy has high resistance to heat and also resists oxidation, making it ideal to use in heating elements. What is the heating elements? I will show you. I had used nichrome wire in making my heaters, particularly and in winding of heating coil of plastic manual injection molding machine. Some 20 years ago I have done this. Two types of ready-made heating elements I have used, among them some of which is now ready or available with me. I am showing you. In first, the big one, dry air heating elements or heater. This is. It was of various sizes and shapes, volts and amperes as you see here. I am showing here only three types of heat which I found in my store. And one is, since big, I will show you its photograph. I have never used any dry heaters of more than 700 watts. This dry air heater was, I remember, it was of 350 watts only, and the big one which I am showing uh, was of 500 watts, 220 volts. This is also an heating elements. It is smaller. Yeah, two connections here. It is of, as you see, it is written 220 volt, 90 watts. Okay. One, what they have written. However, every heaters are mentioned its wattage, volt particularly, and you must check it before using it. And second is the water heater, or also known as immersion heater. These ranges from 1000 to 3000 watts, and I have used it up to 3000 watts, but there may be or more wattage. However, both are 220 volts or 450 volts, but here these two is 220 volts. Let us see. I am unable to show you the exact watt, and because it is too small. Yeah, it is 1600 watt, 220 volts heaters. Okay, and the other one here, it is 1950 watts, 220 volts. Okay, it is clearly mentioned. And so the other heaters are engraved, so there's nothing to worry about. How can you can distinguish between dry heaters or water heaters? First of all, it is with its way. What I have told you, that dry heaters shall never cross 1000 watts, whereas immersion heaters start from 1000 and it ranges above. And the second thing is that dry air heaters are enclosed in iron or sometimes stainless steel tubes. As you see here, these are MS or iron. I think it was SS, stainless steel, but here it is surely MS1. But the immersion heaters are always made of brass or copper. These two are of made of brass. So far heaters are connected. I always look into ship market. Most of them were of good quality and lasted long because heater dryers I did not found uh, any good quality or new, but for immersion heaters you can have a new one also. Acha, how it is kept leak free or does not make any shock? You see here in this tube there's a Nichrome wire spiral. Huh? Here in everywhere it is Nichrome wire spiral, but in the middle of this tube there is a kind of white powder, as something it was magnesium oxide perhaps. However, in all in all those heaters the same connection are made. But what do you think about this heater, this dry heater? Here you see that this is two connection of Nichrome wire, but it is done under an mica. mica. Uh, Unfortunately, I don't have any mica at the moment, but I had on some of them. Mica sheet is the only national product, mostly found in India and America. In India, it was in Bihar province. It is a marvelous substance which stands even heat, temperature, and neither melts nor conduct electrical current. Water heater is also an important element for water and lubricant oil. These types of heaters are always enclosed in glass or copper case to keep it safe from corruption. I have arranged two types of them. The difference between air or wet heaters is that where you can use dry or air type heaters in open space for a long time, but you cannot keep wet or immersion type heaters a few minutes in air as it will burn out. So when using heaters you must be careful to use correct heaters in your machine. Both dry and water heaters are controlled by thermostats or heat controllers. Without controllers, the above heaters will not last long, which I am going to discuss in my next lesson. Lesson on electrical components is going to finish after heat controller soon. I hope you are following my all lessons with due care and attention. If you really want to learn machine manufacturing, you are advised not to skip any of them. Okay? Goodbye.